Yo, what up? Now, I'm here clearing out Vixenberg, or giving it some land. Giving the land some land, and I'm after finding this mansion, which I am wanting to keep, but there's like two problems with it. One, it's sunken down into the ground. This is the general ground, this is not general ground. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move it up. Now, I don't know if this will affect spawns. It probably will. But it's the fact that it's so outrageously low that I have to do something, and I do want to keep it because mansions are cool. Right, so we're gonna go up to 78. So I'm gonna incorporate this into the land because I think it'd be cool. Also, this is how Vixenberg is looking. This is also how the Challenge Stadium is currently looking. It's looking nice. There's still no interior. I'm mainly focusing on just finding Vixenberg now at this stage. No, that doesn't like to work all the time. My main idea is I'm going to flatten all this out, including that little bit of lake. Then, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring Vixenberg. Maybe I'll bring it along here. Right? And then, also that way. What will happen with the rest of this? I have no idea. I know this road needs to be completed. The rail needs to be taken out because it's not going down there now. Or up there now anymore. The fact that there's an outpost ominously on a high point, on a cliff that is doing that, is just a little bit too cool. And especially because the mountain looks like this, it's a little too cool, the sequel. So I'm going to try and keep that. Hello everyone, welcome back to Vixenberg County with me, Mr. Fox. And today I am procrastinating the interior of that stadium because there is so much of it. What I plan to do for it is relatively simple. It's just, it looks like this. It's a behemoth. So I'm just gonna look the other way. Now, today what I'm gonna be doing is making the very first skyscraper. Now, the very first skyscraper is actually going to be storage support. I don't know what happened, but for whatever reason, I cannot use the replay footage I have. I get halfway through, a good chunk in, and this pops up. Shuts down the entire thing. So, unfortunately, this will not be smoothly transitioning into a replay mod footage. I also have a couple of ideas for the hospital, which is obviously going to be HTFMI again. It's going to be going over 2 plots of land, so could be here, here, could be here. Now, I'd like a big hospital with like big parking. I could even use an entire plot. Like, this is why it's nice to have just the plots right there. I haven't looked at the height of this building yet. I know I went straight up. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. I'm actually nervous. Well. Well. Wow. That's perfect. Except for, actually, that diamond rim? Is anyone else feeling like that diamond rim? Wait, because we had the cellars outlined with the cyan thingamajig, I think I can actually put in cyan. Now, I know it's like so far away from the middle of this stadium. Really? It must be out of render distance. It can't like be too short or something. Yeah, it's just out of render distance. So I just strung these up. They're very simple. They will not get an interior, but this one did just because it has storage support, so therefore the entire building, you know. Oh yeah, you're supposed to use 100% of the building. That was fine. Alright. So I just picked random ideas from my brain, put them down, and then we got these two buildings. I love how this building looks. Just need to draw more attention to that. If we come over here, I've got a bunch of elevators. You want to see how fast the elevators go? It's pretty fast. Floor 17. Look at that. Look at that speed. It's like we're the Flash. Or Superman. Nice. Yeah, all the floors are the same. They've got this mangrove interior. It's a bit dark in spots, but it's fine. There is one floor completely missing the ceiling, just because I did struggle, surprisingly, with putting in the ceiling and what have you. And see. The Challenge Stadium. Now, I've got these buildings right here. And I was just thinking to myself, literally, just as I was starting to record, that ideally, I kind of want to leave all of these sides clear, so that when you're standing here, you can see the cityscape. Now, I just insulted myself and used quotation marks with my hands, because I want all these buildings to be like 5 times their height, and I can't, because the building limit is right there. Now, it's not right there. I mean, I could do a few more levels on that, but it'd look ridiculous, and I need to leave room for, you know, roof stuff. So theoretically, I could get away with it, but, you know, don't want to. And I want to put trees here, but then if I put trees there, it's obviously going to block up, like, some of these buildings. And yes, that's just made of white concrete. I like it, though. I thought it was going to be crazy. Having the same hospital, the exact same hospital, across the way. But given my personality, that is, you know, moderately crazy. I consider myself fully crazy, but then I'd have to go to the hospital for that. And I'm building a hospital. Yeah, so what I'm thinking is this hospital district? And it is for the main, it's for the entire city, and the city's gonna be a lot larger than what it is right now. And if I was doing the interior, which when I do this interior, I am just gonna flip it. Also did this raised thing. Yeah, when I do the interior for this, because I will, I hate myself. I hate everything. I don't want to do half of this, but I also do. So that's why I'm fine with saying it on camera. When I do the interior... Wait, was there a middle window this entire time? I will get that fixed immediately. Although I'd like that to be the entryway, so... I don't know. It's debatable. Yeah, there would be there would be wide hallways. The rooms would be pretty large enough, probably big enough to hold 2 or 3 people. And then there's offices. I actually hate doing the offices. I might do what I did for the other HTFMI, just put doctor offices on the same level. And surgical rooms. But yeah, this is the hospital. This is HTFMI. And there will be a glass bridge right there in the middle. Well, if that isn't a cool hospital, I don't know what is. I don't know what is. I'm trying not to mess it up because one time I called it. It was labeled as HTFMI for like the longest time and nobody noticed. A building with a dome. I think I might start looking more at New York from now on instead of just pulling random shapes because we'll all look at the same at a certain point, which is fine, which is good. This eye is very fat. HTFMI, HTF. There you go. That's HTFMI. I'd like you all to leave a video down below and tell me your thoughts about this hospital. I like it a lot. Obviously I'm going to be adding more stuff to it, like leaves and shit. But now when you come out of the portal, actually I think you face the stadium. You do not. There you go. On the note of light posts, I don't know how many of you are actually wondering, where are the lampposts? They're not here. I should worry about putting them down, but to be honest, the city looks fine without them. And when I do get around to doing them, at some point in the future, again, hating it while doing it. I know I shouldn't say that, but I do. I don't think you'd like placing lampposts for 3 hours either, alone. Yeah, when I do it, they're going to be a very simple design. They're literally going to be like 3 walls and a lamp. I know this should be more realistic, but simplistic is what I'm going for. I'm not going for realism, except this is the most real building I've ever built, ever, I think. Really, except for maybe that. I like how Vixenberg is. It feels a lot more open, and the buildings are a lot wider, and they have a lot more definition. Whereas Shelby County, because that's the problem with Shelby County, right? And that's probably why it's so hard to fill, is because the buildings that are made are small, right? Whereas over here, I'm building large to take up more room on purpose. Like, I want to take up more room. And so, I went on to build a building with a dome. I didn't realize the building with the dome would be the Blue Palace. And in Shelby County. Now, a long time ago, I had a skinny building similar to this called the Blue Palace. It wasn't a palace at all, but this, my friends, is the Blue Palace, once and for all. And this dome is amazing. A little hilarious, but it's amazing. Well, my friends, that is the Blue Palace right there. Now, there is one thing I need to do with this in order for it to be perfect. And I need to, first of all, just check before I do it. 3 on this side. And more than 3 on this side. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I need to move it over. I need to make an equal amount of distance on either side of this building, because this is working off the center of that building, and of course that's, you know, not centered. Actually, using that logic, I'm not too sure about the white either, guys, don't worry. Using that logic, if I find the middle of this yard, it's clearly not that. I think it's this. No, it's this right here. I'm fairly sure that's the center. I do think this is actually the middle. I mean, on the map it looks like the middle. So, hell, my brain's not pissed off. So if I just move that center to meet that center, I should be good. Only that amount of building blocks, it's gotta be totally fine. Oh, sit down. Wow, that's depression right there. Oh, no, that is... fuck. There you go. Now, for all of you eagle eyes who can notice the building was off center, the building is no longer bigger. The building is no longer. Ah, I missed the bar. Are you serious? Come on. There you go. Oh, that looks wrong. Still, that looks wrong. I actually think the center was here. Alright. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it. Yeah. Dome is amazing. To move the bar to the left. It is large. Of course. It is a smidge ridiculous. And to be honest, that's what I love about it. That is what I love about it. I think my main problem with recording is I always leave my mic a little bit too low. And that can also make my voice sound dull and unenthused. But that's also just how my voice sounds. So, yeah. Guys, I love it. I love it. So, if you want to see it, you're gonna have to stay. You're gonna have to stay and watch. Also, this harsh line will all be destroyed and reformed. Also, did I even show you this canal? I built a canal. And the reason for that is because I wanted to separate the regular world and the custom world. I have to be very careful with the words I choose for that entire explanation, but I did. Hello everyone, welcome to the end of the video. And if you want to see what that is, you're gonna have to tune in the next episode, because we have run out of time for this episode. But I am gonna fly through a structure I'm gonna call the Sanctuary that I have actually pasted multiple times throughout Shelby County. I'm giving you this as a treat. Look at that. It's amazing. Guys, if you liked it, please leave down below the word palace or sanctuary. There you go. For the first time ever on this channel, I'm giving you the choice. Do you want to put palace or sanctuary, or take the letters from both and make a new word? Okay, just getting out of hand. Type the word sanctuary. Yeah. Guys, leave a like and I will see you all later. Bye!